Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is a super quick and easy video. This is a recipe for make ahead breakfast burritos. You can make these and then put them in the freezer. If you're going to freeze them, once you have them finished and wrapped up, you're going to wrap them in a layer of tin foil and then in a layer of saran wrap and then put them in the freezer, and you can cook them straight from frozen. There's no need to thaw them out. So I'm starting there in the background with some chopped up potatoes that I'm frying in oil. This is what they'll look like when they're finished. And then I just cooked up some breakfast sausage. I just used 1 pound of sausage and about 2 large potatoes cut up and fried. So once you have all of that done, my next ingredient is a little bit of frozen kale. I'm not using the whole bag. I have about 1/3 of the bag left in here. That's all I'm going to put in with this sausage, and I'm going to heat that up until it is completely thawed and then cooked through. You could also substitute the kale for some spinach or any other vegetable that you wanted to add in there. And then for the tortillas on this, to make it a little bit healthier, you could go with like whole wheat tortillas or maybe some spinach tortillas. I'm just going to use regular white ones. So I'm going in now with 8 eggs. And then all I did was add maybe 1/4 of a cup, a little bit less than 1/4 of a cup of 2% milk to the eggs whenever I scramble them. That's just personal preference. You can scramble yours however you normally would. And then I am speed cooking in the background there, chopping up this kale, getting it heated all the way through. And then as far as seasonings in these breakfast burritos, you can add whatever is your personal preference on taste. I'm going to end up adding a little bit of salsa straight to the egg mixture. You could wait and just have that on plates whenever you serve these for people, maybe if they don't like salsa or whatever, and just use some salt and pepper inside. There you saw I had some shredded up Colby Jack cheese. That will go in whenever I'm rolling them up, but again, you could add that to the scrambled egg mixture if you wanted to. So all I'm doing now in the background is taking these flour tortillas. I'm going to lay them out on a plate and just pop them in the microwave for about 40 seconds until they're nice and warm. What that does is help them to be able to be folded up without ripping apart or splitting. And I just poured my scrambled eggs in with the sausage. You could cook those separate if you wanted to. For me, they're all going to the same place anyway. I'm just throwing it in together. There I put a little bit of salsa. It's probably about 3 tablespoons of salsa that I added in. And you're just going to continue cooking this until the eggs are cooked completely through, which should only take about maybe 10 minutes tops. That little tinfoil, the tinfoil pan that I held up is just what I'm going to be sitting these burritos in once I've got them all rolled up. So now the eggs are cooked through, I'm just going to throw those potatoes in with everything else and mix this up, and then we're moving over to the counter now to roll these. So my tortillas have been heated. I have my cheese sitting off to the side. You're going to fold it over like you're folding it in half and then bring your ends in. And then you're just going to roll it over on itself. The main thing is to make sure that your ends are tucked in so that when you pick them up, all of your filling doesn't spill out the sides of them. And for these are just a standard size taco shell. It's not the little miniatures or the really large ones. And I'm using just like 1 spoonful of mixture. And you're going to, whenever you ladle it on there, put it off to one side. That way you can fold it in and not have your stuff go all over the place. So I've got it towards the back of the tortilla, and that's what I'm going to roll over. That way it has room to kind of spread. And then all you're going to do as far as cooking these, you can cook them fresh like this or from frozen. I prefer mine in the air fryer. Heat your air fryer to 350 and then pop them in for 10 to 12 minutes. It makes them nice and crispy on the outside, and then the inside is fully cooked. You'll see those in a second when they're finished. There they are. These are excellent, super easy make ahead. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and thank you for watching.